Hello there and welcome to this lap guide in iRacing. We are in the Porsche Cup week 10 on Red Bull Ring. It's 2025 season 2 and we did a 131.423, which is a pretty decent lap time here. I will show you around the track. I will explain how I did this lap. And we are also probably doing a wet conditions thing because we have a 26% rain chance in the open races this week. That basically means we will have mostly dry races, but we will also have some rain races, I guess. So you can see my sector times right here. As you can see, sector 1 has been a little bit too slow. That can easily happen here. You all know that with the off-track in turn 1, it's not easy. But yeah, we look into it. I think sector 2 and 3 were pretty decent. And I would say if we look at the conditions right here, we have a little bit of overcast, 19 degrees. And yeah, we'll see the track is pretty hot still, but that's fine. That's all right. It's a little bit slidey, but we'll dive right into the lap and you will see what's going on here. Let's go. Okay, so here we are as we approach turn 1. We are aiming for the 100-meter sign right here. We are smashing the brakes pretty hard here because we want to slow down a lot. Third gear, keep it in third gear. Go on the throttle even before you hit that curb to get the maximum at this exit. And let's go. Don't collect an off-track here. It is pretty easy to get an off-track, but that one was right on the limit here. So that was alright. You can easily gain time here with an off-track. So if you need to take a performance off-track in the race, do it. But your safety rating will not thank you here. So then as we approach this corner here, we aim for the 100-meter sign again. And even before that, we smash the brakes here. We go down to second gear and then first gear pretty fast because we have to slow down a lot. And you want to take that corner in the first gear. Try to get as much as you can to the inside. Try to not hop over this curb. This will upset your car. And then you can get on the throttle a little bit earlier than you might think here. Just build it up pretty nice and you get a decent exit. Use the track's limits there and then we go full throttle here. This is probably one of the most fighting points here in this corner. It's gonna be a lot of fights. And also we have to smash the brakes here right before the 100-meter sign again. So pretty much like the corner before. Be careful. Because this is going down the hill, this can be an easy lockout, so be careful with the brakes. Try to brake it down as much as you can, go into a trail brake here. Then we try to go onto this curb here, and as soon as we are on this curb, we can start to accelerate again, try to go outside, be careful, easy off track. And easy lose of traction as well if you don't get it right with the line there. But if you do it like that, it should be easy going. Here right before the 50-meter sign, try to go as far to the right as you can without taking an off track. Then you go on the brakes, a lot of trail braking here, and as soon as you notice the car turn around enough to get the corner, you step on the throttle again. You try to keep it, try to not get an oversteer here. It's pretty easy to get an oversteer here as well. Try to use all the track you can. Then as soon as you jump off this curb here, you go onto the brakes, go into third gear, try to mount this curb, not too hard. If you mount this curb too hard, you're probably gonna lose your car there. Then you just keep the throttle pretty steady until you notice your car is stable enough and accelerate fully out there. Use the track as much as you can. Next corner is gonna be a tricky one because we are looking something between 150. We're braking down fourth gear. I use third gear here to slow down the car a little bit more. If you do that, make sure to not brake too much. And then you can go on the throttle pretty easy again. The thing is, you can try it in fourth gear. For me, it was just easier to get the turn in third gear. So that's why I used it. Then we go all the way to the outside. You can use a little bit more than this even to not get an off track. It is kind of interesting. You have to try it out. You have to find the limit here because it can gain you so much time. Then try to break it down before you hit the end of the right stuff here. Break it down to third gear. Aim for this corner. Important, you can go over this curb. You can go a little bit more to the left if you want to. But the important thing is that you get the line, get full throttle out here and try to not get a slowdown here. If you get an off track, it's fine, but a slowdown would be pretty crucial to a race here. So try to avoid that. That was not an off track here. That was all fine. The whole lap has been clean. And that's basically how to drive a 131.423. So this will get you running up in front on the dry races. And I hope it helped you a lot. This track is basically a lot of fighting, a lot of off tracks. Try to avoid that, and your license, yeah, will go down pretty sure on this track. It's like no way to avoid that, just like Daytona. So I hope I'm gonna see you on track this week, and I hope it helped you a lot. And if it does, leave a like and subscribe, you know it. And then we're gonna see each other in the streams again. Adios.